Hello and welcome to a new type of thing I'm doing. But this is like 5 games I would want to see returned. Oh, there we go. So, obviously the first one's going to be this game, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I don't know if you'll probably remember this, but the goal of the game is to, well, basically save the survivors from a zombie outbreak. It's a run and gun game. Konami, I swear I can't pronounce game companies. Well, Konami was actually the one to make the game for Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis in 1993. I'm pretty sure. I'm positive it was 1993. But anyway, you have a variety of weapons, so like later you start with a water gun and later on in the game you start getting more and more weapons and you can get power-ups which is basically the thing next to the weapon. Basically you can get health kits, you can get a potion that turns into a monster and so on. But if this game made a return, it would probably be a good idea to do like online co-op as well as local co-op. Since when I used to play this on Sega, I basically had to either play on my own all the time, or I could go on to multiplayer with my brother, which don't do that anymore, but it was actually a really fun game. And if you look in the screen right now, you can see what I mean by the power-ups. There's a potion right there. I'm not sure what that potion does, I can't remember, I haven't played this in a while. But it's a fun game, and I really think that you should consider having a go. I could put the emulator and the ROM in the description. So have fun if you do decide to play this game. I would really recommend playing it. It might look boring, but old games are just as good as the new. But yeah, anyway, on to the next game. Okay, time for the next game. The next game is under the skin, really. Basically what you do is you have objective for each game mode. Each map has a different objective. And oh wait, I should say what the Japanese name for this game is. The Japanese game is called Annoying Alien Panic Maker. It's really a fun game. It's off. There was a PS2 game. Basically what you had to do, you had to just basically, well actually I just said what you had to do. You have to, each of the map gives you a different objectives. Like this one you have to reach 500 points. I'm not sure if you have to be working together or something, I'm not entirely sure. But on this map there's ghosts that go around trying to, if they want, they can one-shot you basically. It's not nice. But what else about this game? The creators of this game was Capcom. The fellow part of the company was Production Studio 4. I have no clue who they are, but yeah, I'm just trying to be helpful. One of the levels of leave me alone. One of the levels of Under the Skin is a parody of Resident Evil. And the objective of Resident Evil level was basically just kill the nemesis, take all his coins. If he hits 0 coins, so you basically won. which I really enjoyed that level. Don't know what. Oh, of course I know why, because it was a Resident Evil level. What else about this game? But wait, the story of the game is basically you're an alien that comes to Earth. You have to create as much mischief. Can't pronounce that right. I'm really thirsty at the moment. Basically, you have to create as much mischief as possible on Earth. And basically you just have to do all the levels, and then once you do all the levels you get, each level you do, you get a new character got unlocked in that versus mode, which this could actually make a good online co-op game as well, since each level you have to basically fight one different alien, which would be a pretty decent game in my opinion. Don't know why that ain't working. Oh, there we go. Because why would you want to have something like Evolve or something? Even though I did videos on Evolve, but come on, old games need love too. Why not? Just gotta love it. But that was enough for the second game. On to the third game. Hello and welcome to the third game. Why did I say hello? Anyway, yeah, basically the third game is Spy vs Spy. It's a what would it be cast as? Action game, I guess. Basically, you can get multiplayer. There's 4 spies of blue, white, red, and black. And the objective of the game is to get all 4 items, which is a what were they again? Disguise, bag of money, a remote, and a key. Each level has their own, if I can open the door, each level has their own layout, and there's 6 levels altogether, so I would recommend this game coming back as well, since it could actually bring, well, not as DLC wise, because I really hate DLCs, but like 3 DLCs I guess, 4 more levels, because as fun as this game is, with only the 6 levels it has, and the story and the classic mode, which I've never actually played the classic mode, but it has online co-op, which, well, by the time when I was playing it, it didn't have co-op, since I never really wanted to go online, since I only had a PS2 and, well, I couldn't really get my PS2 online. So if this came back and it had online co-op, it would actually be more fun, because you can just start play with your friends. Or, well, on this game you can either do 2 things, I guess. You can either fight the other spies and then hope they have the item and then just steal the items and then make your escape. I can't open the door for some reason. Or you can get the items yourself, but try and be careful of the other spies, I guess. Because I've really like this game. It might look boring, it might get boring, depends, because I really like these type of games, but since they're like, I don't really know what to say about it. I think it came out in 2005 for I know it came out for PS2, so that's about it really. And the reason why there's no music for this game is because of copyright. Because when I was live streaming this game, which you should find my live stream link in the description of my channel, or somewhere on my channel. Basically it just had to copyright, so I couldn't really use the music in this recording. But yeah, I really recommend this game, but I will leave all the links to description, links to the descriptions, links to these ROMs and emulators in the chat description. But on to the next game. Okay, you probably guessed the third one. Fourth or third, one of them. You probably guessed it. It is Time Splitters. This game has true potential. I really like this game. It was probably my favourite game as a kid. Because you didn't need DLC since you create your own maps. It was like the perfect game. Don't ask why I'm lagging because I don't actually know. Oh, and the game modes. There's like a variety of game modes. It was so fun. Honestly, nothing in my childhood that could actually beat this game. Well, maybe apart from the other games I showed, but this game was probably the most best game ever. The graphics was the graphics were good for this type of game. The story to the game, I think the story ties in. I'm not sure. Time Splitters 1, 2, 3. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure in 2 and 3 you always play those core tests. I'm not sure. I think so. Can't remember. It's been a long time since I played it. But this game, I would recommend this game highly if you like Time Splitters. For me, it's kind of a little hard to play on the PC since or emulator, because I'm using a keyboard to play. If I was using like a non-keyboard, I think I would be able to play it a little bit better. So I might consider getting a Xbox controller, see if that'll work. If it don't, I can just give the Xbox controller to my brother since he has an Xbox, and I don't really like Xbox much. But I'm actually tempted to get a controller just to try it out, see if it works. If it does, I could do a story game, a gameplay on it. But yeah, I really recommend this game. But enough of this. On to fifth game? Fourth? One of them. But see you in the next part, which is going to be in like 10 seconds. Here it is, final game, because I actually did look at when what recordings I did, and it actually turned out Time Splitters was actually the fourth. But yeah, the last game is Tenju. Tenju is a stealth game, I guess. Well, it is actually, because if you're a ninja you have to be stealth. I kind of started recording at a bad time, but basically each time you start a mission you get to choose your items. As you can see, I haven't really started this because I only recently got the emulator. Well, recently in the time of recording. So basically you choose your items, like so. I'm just going to take all those and one of those. Basically the game has 3 storylines. Each storyline's different, of course. There's Ricky Mario, there's... I forgot the other 2 characters. But I only know Ricky Mario because since he's the one I usually play as. Because I've never played the other 2. I have played the other 2 storylines, but not as much as Ricky Mario's. There is a multiplayer to this game. The multiplayer is basically 1 versus 1. I'm not actually sure what the multiplayers are based on. It could. When I used to play it with a friend, I basically just did. You have to kill all the guards and then you kill each other. And I think there must be about 20 characters altogether. I'm not actually sure how many characters there are. I know I know there's quite a few garages. But anyway, I have no clue of the controls. Don't even actually know any of the controls, but yeah. This game would actually be a really fun co-op game, since you can do like achievement. Oh, why can't I crouch? There we go. Basically, each of the game, there was quite a few of these games. The most recent one must, I don't actually know how to attack, but the most recent game of this is Tenju said, that's on the Xbox 360. It would be nice, but I think this game will actually be good on the console as well, the PC and the newer consoles. If they make a new Tenju, they could, gosh, I'm like lost the words here. They can make a Tenju that's another co-op like the Tenju said on 360, but do it for PS4 and Xbox One and PC, since PC is probably a good seller. Just like, okay, that's bad. PC's a good seller, just as the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. I don't really like the Xbox One, but I'm just gonna be kind. Yeah, so all these games I have said in this recording, well, this video, I really wish they had a comeback, because some people have not heard of them and played them. I really wish they came back and more people noticed them. So all the ROMs, emulators will be in the description down below. I really hope you enjoyed this. It's probably not a good thing to leave it on this screen, because it makes me feel like a really bad player, but I can't remember the controls, so I can't really be blamed. But I really hope you enjoyed. If you want, you can leave in the description, in the comments, what games you wished would came back. But how many you want? You could do 5 like I did, but you could do more like 10 or so on. I try my best to answer in the comments, like reply to everyone. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.